y'all. I'm back. I had to cut my shirt up. Like, this is what I do. Cause I feel like I couldn't breathe. Like with a regular t-shirt on, I be had to cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it, cut it. Uh, Let me stop. But that's my personality for real. Um, I want to come back on here and shed some light about karmatic relationships. Now, you can be in a karmatic relationship with a friend, a family member, a teacher, okay, a sibling. Reason being because karmatic relationships is basically the person challenged you to become better, to make you grow. Okay, now this specific topic is going to be about karmatic sexual soul ties. Okay, relationships, right? Now, signs that you know that you're in a karmatic relationship. You're not expressive with your emotions with this individual. You constantly arguing and having confrontations with this individual. You don't get along for real, okay? You're both have a addiction of something, whether it's sexual or drug addiction in common, okay? Also, the things that trigger you with this person is some of the things that mirror yourself. So it's basically like some of the things that you need to grow from, they telling you. Okay? What you see in them is really things that you need to heal in you. Okay? They bring out your worst fears. Okay? And that's why the triggering is meant. And the reason being, you know that this person is not the person because you can feel it. Like, for my experience, and I'm a empath, but I had psychic abilities at really like age 13. I noticed it. And I would have family members, friends come over, and I'll be telling the specific family member, like, she is not for you. She just is not right. Like, I'm reading these individuals, like, to them then, but I ain't know what I was doing. And then my family member would come back, the one I told, that to be like, they did this. They betrayed me. They did this. And I'm thinking, like, didn't I just tell you that? Like, I already had read the individual. So that's how strong my psychic abilities was. So, in one of my karmatic relationships, I just knew the individual wasn't the one. I was very stubborn, bullheaded, egotistic, and just basically reaping the benefits out of him, like just basically using him for what I wanted. I was being selfish and self-centered at the time, okay? Some of us do experience that, but that's how I was before I had started growing, because I was very young. But now I know that was a karmatic relationship, okay? Also, signs is the person irritates your soul. Like, they literally irritate you. Like, they trigger you to the point where if you have an argument with them, okay, a week ago, you'll still be mad today from that argument. Like, they trigger you like that, okay? And then they cause you to be overprotective and controlling, okay? Reason being because you know they are a disloyal individual. So it makes you controlling. It makes you overprotective of them, where you don't want them to go anywhere, or you don't trust them going out with their friends, because you already know in your gut feeling they is not honest, they is not loyal. So these are the things of signs, basically red flags that you know for real, but you don't want to know. Also, another sign is the bad outweigh the good. Like, you can actually get a pen and piece of paper, and you can write down everything that's bad that trigger you about this individual, and then you can write down the other paper The other side of the paper, everything good, okay? And the bad is going to outweigh the good with them. Like, is the bad is going to outweigh it, and it's because it's a karmic relationship. It's a teacher, and usually in these relationships, it's usually a baby mom, okay, baby dad, and even people marry these karmic partners, and some of them stay together like years, and they be knowing it's just that they have materialistic things involved, and one don't want to leave the other just because of what they might have had went half on. It's just like all materialistic things, and it's really like lust. It ain't really no in love for real there, you know. But everybody interpretation of love is different, you know. Like, far as me, when I love hard, and my interpretation of love might be different than another individual, okay? But I give a person my all, and I'm a kind-hearted person. I'm sweet, so I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be loyal. I'm gonna be communicational. I'm gonna do all of that, like, and that's just what it is. I'm gonna be expressive, okay? But when you're in these type of relationships, it messes up and unbalance all the 7 body chakras, okay? Because it's dealing with emotions, it's dealing with expressions, suppressed emotions. You're not expressing yourself. It's making you controlling, confrontational, argumentative. You're not communicating. It's nothing really there, but it just feel like you just attached to this person, like you can't let them go. And the only high drive that you get with this individual is when they are feeding your addiction, whether it's sex, whether it's drugs, or whether they're buying you materialistic things. That's the only time that you're high with this person, okay? Now, I'm going to give you an example of how you know if this is a person that you're in love with. And this is my example for how I love. You're going to think about this person that you're in love with constantly. You and this person is always going to be great communicators. You're going to get along. You're going to share stories. You're going to help each other, heal each other. And it's going to be positivity more than negativity. It's going to be light. It's going to be love and light and happiness and joy. You know, every relationship do have their bad times, but your good is going to outweigh the bad. And then your soul is going to recognize this person. Your intuition is going to tell you. You're going to know, like if you following this person on social media, and they might be a teacher or a speaker, you're going to know, because you're going to be looking at them like, wow, like in shock, like, this my husband, or this my wife. That's your gut feeling, like, and then you gonna go, you're not gonna be able to go a day without this person just on your mind. Like, they're gonna be on your mind with positivity about what you want to do with them, how y'all gonna travel the world, just thinking of all, like, everything, like positivity, like love. That's how you're gonna be able to tell the difference between a karmic relationship and someone that you're really deeply, solely, I'm gonna say solely in love with. And it's a big difference. So you want to I would say watch out for these red flags, because you already know the red flags. And a lot of people is just waking up into spirituality. You just basically going to have to take this experience in, okay? Grow from all the challenges that it's giving you. Get rid of your overprotection. Get rid of not suppressing your emotions. Get rid of all of that, so when the right person comes along, you will be able to communicate. You will be able to give them the love that you always wanted, okay? And the love that you can give an individual that's loyal and that really loves you, and that's going to be there for you for the best interest of you and also them. And you're going to grow together. You're going to pull out the happiness together amongst each other. You're going to reflect like mirrors with each other, and you're going to help each other grow. There will be a soulmate connection. There will be a twin flame connection where you're growing together and you're elevating together and you're building together and you're creating a strong foundation together. Don't be stuck in a toxic sexual karmic relationship, okay? No matter materialistic, no matter the children. Sometimes you have to co-parent. You have to get out of it in order to rise above all negativity, okay? And to shine and to be happy. Life is about being happy. It's about adventuring. It's about living and learning and loving from the soul and being happy from the soul. It's not about being with someone that you know that is not for you, and ignoring it. Accept it. And I know it's hard. Some of these relationships is really hard because it seems like with some of them you just can't let the person go, and it's because it's a karmic soul tie, and these people put hexes on you and spells on you. Like, these people really be wicked. They really be in their dark selves, and they cover themselves up with a mask, okay? And the people that cover themselves up with a mask be the worst ones, because they don't like showing their true face, because they know that they dark. Like, for example, I had a client I was working with, and she showed me the person that she was in a karmic relationship, and their eyes was dark black as my shirt, like literally, and they was so covered up and just so much stuff on their face that I knew that they was hiding their true self. I could tell, I could see right through them. So let me get off of here. So my video, I won't have to go into a part 2, but I just wanted to shed some light. If you're in a karmic relationship, write it off, let it go, cleanse your body, be happy, walk into your life, live in truth. Peace, love, light, and also darkness.